All right, everybody. Today is Tuesday, March 26th. We are on the 23rd day of the 30-day challenge. But as we talked about yesterday, I'm going to do 30 actual days of training. So I don't know what day this actually is. Maybe day like 17, maybe. But that's okay. So we're continuing to finish our demos. They're getting pretty complicated. And that's what we're gonna continue with today. We got to get these demos and your marketing tight so that we can start trying to get some clients. Okay. So here we are. Here's Agent Chatter over here. I'm gonna clear out this window. We'll just kind of start out where we left off yesterday. If you're here yesterday, thank you. If you're here today again, thank you very much. Okay, cool. So now let's see, where were we? So I know that we were dealing with this list. So we've got the three bots, right? We have our buyer bot. Someone says they want to buy a house. We have our seller bot. Someone says they want to sell their house. Okay. And then we have the individual bot for this listing here. Oh yeah, we were working on when someone goes down one of these paths, the last thing it does is try to schedule them, right? But these are not real appointments because these aren't real listings and you're not really trying to buy their house, but you are trying to demo that you are for the client. In this case, it's a real estate agent. So this will work for solar or power washing, any demo you're doing. It books them. That's the last step in CloseBot, right? We're working on a step to then trigger the dummy sequence. Or I'm sorry, we triggered the sequence saying, wasn't that cool? You want to see how we did that? Let's schedule a real appointment. And I think that's where we stopped off yesterday. So we're going to continue from there. Okay. So I'm going to go back down to my receptionist bot, which is our default bot. Okay. Okay, cool. So here it's booking. See, it's booking. All right. So now we needed to make, in order for this technique to work, we need to make an extra bot. Okay. And this is where we stopped yesterday. It's this demo complete bot. Okay. So I'm going to add a different bot type here. Oh yeah, I need to see what the tag was that we added. So we did do this step here. So this step is 4 called demo calendar. I'm actually going to rename it. Demo appointment. Yeah, it's not great, but whatever. All right, so here we're adding. So remember the way this works is after they do the demo, CloseBot tries to book them into a dummy calendar. Remember, we have this calendar here. It's called a dummy calendar, meaning it's not hooked up to anything. A dummy calendar. This will be in the snapshot. Then I have a real calendar called Discovery Call. 30 minutes is my duration. I think that's a good time to try to sell your services and hopefully get a sale. So now we need to schedule on the real calendar here, and we're going to do that with this new bot we're creating called Demo Complete. So in this step, when they schedule an appointment on the fake calendar or the dummy calendar, I'm going to change this to dummy calendar appointment status is book because that's what we called it. Okay. Oops, I got to save this. Okay. All right. So when the dummy calendar appointment status is booked, the one we just talked about right here, that this bot, all the bots that we made so far are trying to do, it's going to wait a second so that CloseBot can do its magic. I like adding a slight wait step. Then it adds this demo complete tag. Add demo complete. Okay. And then we send this override message. And we talked about how the override message uses the tool.override message tool that comes with your CloseBot snapshot to send the message. You don't need to send them a message. And this worked. We saw this yesterday. So once it schedules the fake appointment, it sends this message to them on whatever channel they came in from to schedule the dummy appointment. So they came in on Messenger or SMS or whatever. This bot override message will work. So it sends the message to the user, to the lead, and it lets CloseBot know what it just said. If you send your own text message, it will not know what it just said, and the user experience won't be great. Okay. So that's all that this step does. It sends the override message. And then since the bot knows what it said, when they responded, when they respond, since I added this demo complete tag, I want to use a different bot. Okay. So I'm in close bot. We're going to make this fourth bot here. I'll just duplicate this one. Duplicate one of my agent chatter bots since it's pre-trained. I'm going to duplicate it. And there's probably other techniques to do this. I find that this works. Okay. And this is how Zappy Chat does it, in case you're wondering. Okay, so we'll call this demo complete. Keep these the same because it's supposed to sound like the same bot. I'm gonna save this and let's make sure that it's integrated properly. Sometimes it hasn't been when I've made copies. Yeah, see, it's not. Okay. I need to get the API key. Okay, so this goes to agent chatter. So when you make a new bot or when you duplicate a bot, it's not connected. So it won't work if you're trying to make it work. I'm gonna go back to integrating. I'm gonna paste in my OpenAI key. Okay, great. Now in the objectives, the demo is complete. I don't need any of this. So I'm just getting rid of this. I don't need their name. Knows all this stuff. What we do want to do is try to book them. Okay, and this is a 30-minute Zoom appointment. Zoom call. That lead name. Now we need to change the calendar. Okay, so this EXLB is the permalink for the dummy calendar. I need to get the permalink for discovery calendar. This is the real calendar. Okay. I'm going to go to duplicate. I'm sorry, I'm going to go to share. I'm going to grab this little bit down here. It looks like you can't type in there, but you can. Just double click on this last bit after this last slash after the word booking. I'm going to copy that. Don't copy the whole link or it won't work. I'm going to copy that. I go to CloseBot, paste it in there. I get a green light. Awesome. Now give me one sec. I want to look at I want to look at one thing to make sure I'm doing this 100% right. I'm going to look at something that is already working. I'll look at my Rosenfeld marketing site, which is outrageously busy. It's this one. We're doing stop robot and appointment reminder. No, not that one. Let me see. Yeah. So this is kind of what we're building right now. I also have other incoming triggers. Disregard them. Okay. That's why you see these different things going on here. It's kind of complicated. But I want to look at one thing. I want to see what it does. Okay, so that just does the override. Cool. And then the first bot in that. Oh, after. So I want to see what demo complete looks like in my account just to make sure. There it is. Rosenbot demo complete. So this one works. Okay, so I'm getting an email, then I book. Why am I doing that? Yeah, it works. Actually, it won't get the email. It's going to run into booking. Anyways, okay. So now let's go back to our demo complete bot. I'm just going to go right into booking from the override message and let's see what happens. I'm going to add some extra prompting here. At lead name has just completed and in a hands-on demo of CloseBot in action, acting as a real estate agency receptionist and house flipper. They're tries to buy their house. All right, let's see what that does. I'm going to save that. Just give us some context. Okay, so now that's all demo complete does, right? Okay, cool. All right, so now we don't need this. So this is how this is. So we need to look for this tag to make demo complete work here in step 2. Process message, the main step, the only step pretty much. So I'm going to go to this router and I need to do, I'm going to make a new, we're going to add a branch. I'm going to call it demo complete. And then I'm actually going to capitalize demo because it's to separate so I know that this is like, kind of different. Okay, demo complete. So now I want to look for tags, which is in contact details. Tags includes demo complete here. And I save the action. I'm also going to do one more thing. In this demo complete bot, this is optional. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to have this bot stop when all the objectives are done. So after it books, which is the only objective, the bot will no longer operate. So if this potential client keeps texting it, it's not going to work. But they've already made the appointment. So it saves you money on OpenAI fees, on texting fees, etc. And it just there's less chance for it to ruin it after the sale's made, as you will. So let's turn off this very last bot here. Okay. So now we have 4 bots. Demo complete. All I need to do, not going to need that link. I'll show you what that is in a second. So what I did was this link here, I made a video where I added in a flag. It's a programming term, the same flag in every single workflow, like sub workflow here, that all it does is I made a field called testing one. All it does is it changes changes the text in the field. And all I did that for is so that I can debug the bot easier. So when you see this in your workflow, just know that if you see the little emergency light, that means it's just a flag. It says something that will just help you debug. You can remove them. Okay. So we need to change the webhook here for this demo bot to this number, 6294. 6294. 6294. Okay, cool. I don't need to pass in the listing address. I'll save that. Okay, so now we need to continue. So now we need to do this part. Back to the demo appointment made. Okay, so now it's going to come here. And there's this override is going to happen. It's going to say that. And then it's going to try to schedule a real appointment on a real calendar. Yep. All right, let's see if that works. Ready? All right, let me make sure that my contact is out of here. And I do that again because it just seems to be a better test. Testing is half the battle here, as we've learned. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to test. Okay. Hi. And I know it's going to work because we kind of got far yesterday. It should go down here. We have the dummy calendar. Everything's connected. And what's cool is since I added this flag step in on step 2. Hi, I'm going back to the bot over here. Hi, what can I assist you with today? I want to sell my house. So if someone says that, then we're going to try to buy their house. So the buyer bot should go on. Okay. So I'm back over here. So let's see. Where was I? Oh yeah. So since step 2, I'm on the wrong bot. That's why I'm a little confused. Okay. So on our step 2, because I added this flag in here, this testing flag, it's the same flag on every single bot column here. If we watch this is also faster for testing to determine what bot is on. Now, I don't have to go back to close bot and look at the dashboard and try all these different things. I can just go down here and see right away that the testing one custom field that I made is set to receptionist, which is right because it's on the first part of this bot. It's on the receptionist bot. Right? So now it's found out why they're here. Now it's going to ask their name. Still on the receptionist bot, and we can test now. So now it's going to ask you for my phone number because it already knows my name, right? Because it's coming in from Facebook. Okay. Giving it a phone number. So now when I respond to it, based on how we have this trigger happening, remember we did spend all day doing the triggering where we're using the answer in the first objective to route the bot itself. going to happen here. So now this should respond from the weird. That's a weird response. Anyways, it should be say buyer bot. So if I go back to this section and hit refresh on the contact entry, it should say buyer bot. And it does. So this is a great way to just you can do anything with a flag. So this is what's going on there. So now I know that it's using the right bot. So I'm gonna say may I have your email address. I don't know why it's saying I'll call you about the process, but that's okay. Oh no, I want a real address here because we're testing the real scheduling, right? Okay. So I was gonna say thanks. Then it's gonna say, wasn't that cool? Do you want to try this for yourself? And just as a side, if you send a text message and then an override message, there could be a big delay. So it's not going to match up from a user experience perspective most of the time, which is why I only use override message. Got it. Thanks for that. What's prompting you to sell your house? Okay, good. So it's going through the buyer bot. I'm going to say I won the lotto. Oh, sorry. We're at the seller bot. Oops. I screwed that up. So I'm just going to change this really quick. These are just backwards. Still work, this technique we're trying to do with the auto demo. Double checking the lead. What was that? There we are. I think of listing your current home or looking for something new. See, this is going off in a different tangent, but that's okay. Let's see what it says. New. Because it's the seller bot, not the buyer bot. It's backwards. Let's see what happens. Are there any questions up to this point? Hey, Tony, any questions from anyone about anything?
I got a question.
Yeah.
That the testing or the testing number one field. What is that being triggered off of again?
It's not triggered off of anything. This can go anywhere. I'm just updating a field that I created called testing one with some text. It could be anything. I could have said
Oh, I got you.
on.
Okay.
It's just a flag. All this does is allow me to watch what's going on in real time. Like
Yeah.
this says seller bot, but it should be buyer bot, right? Because it wants to buy their home. So that's because I messed something up in this router here. So I fixed
Yeah.
it, but I'm still going on with the conversation. So I'm actually going to stop this conversation, not waste time, because it was acting a bit funky. So that's where testing comes in. So let's try this again. I'm going to
Gotcha.
also erase the contact. Yeah, this is used. This could be named anything. Doesn't matter anything at all. It's just a way for you to quickly debug something rather than like going to close bot and looking and going to the dashboard for each bot to see what said what. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That could have been the response. It could have been anything you want. It's kind of like what step one does already.
Yeah. I thought it was a tag instead of a bot up. I mean, a
You
field
could have put a
update.
tag. You could use tags too in your flags.
Yeah.
Just make
But
sure they're
no, that's
consistent.
that's yeah, that seems easy.
Yeah,
Okay, got
it is easy. Yeah, it's a great, easy, simple technique. All right, let me just erase my contact. We'll get this. Okay, one more time. Okay, so now I'm gonna say hi. I want to sell my house. Okay, I want to sell my house, and we want that to trigger the router. Well, I want to sell him. That's the wrong answer. Let's see what it does. Sounds like I'm a solicitor. So how does it handle it? Let's see what it set the flag to. Let's see what it set this to. Okay, so I'll refresh this. And okay. So it yeah, see it's still on the receptionist. And it has the lead type as the selling bot. Okay, whatever. But that's why I have that flag in there. It's for that reason. Now it should switch to seller bot. I can also manually trigger it by changing it in here, but I'm not gonna. Okay, so while that's going over here, we've got this we're doing. So I'm gonna test this again because it was sending me emails. So we also were working on making sure this went down the new listing bot path that we have going here. Because we have a buyer, seller, a general listing bot. I mean, the listing bot for this particular location. Okay, great. Here it goes back. Thanks. I'll call you shortly. Weird. All right, let's try that again. I want to sell. Oops, sorry, I'm gonna say hi. Hi. All right, so let's do two things at once. So we've got this bot also, and it's triggered by the form. And I know that the email is working because I was doing it. I'll do it again. This will be a different contact. I'm using different numbers. That's my email. Okay, submit. Okay, we completed the form. So now we just need to see if the emails are coming through properly. Okay, let's wait a sec. There it is. So email came through 0 minutes ago. It says, hi, thanks for the inquiry, which is correct because we are hitting this bot. We're hitting this individual listing bot. Boom. So ask if they have any questions about the listing, and we're passing the listing address through the webhook if you remember. So that works great now, but it should try to book them. So it's over here. It should try to book them. Book them, Dano. Okay, so now if I wait a second, the bot should reply. So we'll see in a second. We're going to move on. So that bot works. Okay, over here. Hi, how can I assist you? Looking to buy or sell? I want to sell my home. Okay, good. All right, now back over here on the left. Let's see. So this seems to be working. Uh, yep. Cool. All right. Did I get a response yet? Nope. No reply yet. Okay. So we'll wait a sec. No reply on that person. Here's a reply over here. That's great. Here's selling home. Get your phone number. Yes. Now it should have switched over to the buyer bot because we want to buy their home. That's right. So let's double check on the contact. So right now it says receptionist. That's where it was, but it asked me this question and I've answered. So I know that the next webhook was triggered. See, now it's on the seller bot. Oh, that's so irritating. I feel like I have them backwards again. Uh, I swear this was right. This will be right in the snapshot. Sorry. Okay, so over here, well, see, now it's going to be messed up again. Sorry. All right, but this is testing. We're doing it in real time. That's how long it takes to make an agency. Okay, now let's just try that one more time. This should route. So let's just double check this. So if someone says, I want to sell my home, they are selling. If someone says, I want to buy a home, they are buying. So we want to sell them a home. We want to buy their home. That's correct. Okay. All right, let's do this one more time. Hi. Okay, what else can we do over here? All right, so we have our this. We're just trying to test out that demo complete. Now, the other thing I really wanted to do, what we can do right now, is I wanted to um, work on the demo page that we have going because it's not very good. And this should be able to send traffic to as well. Hello again. Huh. Did I erase the wrong person? No, that should be right. Okay. Let me do that again. Hi. Okay, that's starting over. Okay, so I don't love this part of the site after here, right? This could be better. It doesn't make sense anymore. We also have this listing page. Maybe we can get them all in one. I think we can get them all in one. Yeah, we'll do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to update this bit of page. We're going to update this page and make it nicer, and we're also going to make it interact with more of the bots that we made. We're going to continue on here. See, we're right into email address. That's weird. I haven't gotten an email either. Wild. Okay, so let's erase both these and erase this. I'm gonna say hi. Two things at once. Hi. Okay, so over here, I do want to update the website, which is under one pager. So demo page. Let's edit this a bit. Let's make this a little nicer. So we have another page called listings. Maybe we can get it all in one. I've got the listing bots. And the reason I'm doing this is because there's a listing page and then the individual listing. So if you had an agency, you could have multiple pages in here. But I think I want to put this page into my other site. So that'll be the home page, and then we'll add some stuff to it. So over here, we're testing this bot. Hello, what can I help you with today? I want to sell my house. All right, now over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to back to here in this web funnel. This is a funnel. I'm going to add a step. And I'll call this demo, whatever. Path is going to be demo 2. I'll change that later. You can make that be whatever you want. Now it's blank, and I'm going to use an existing page, and I'm going to choose the listing bots funnel, and I'm going to choose the listings page. And I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to move this up here. It's drag and drop. And now on this page, so when they click view demo from the home page, it's going to get their email address and stuff. Then it's going to go to this page. So now we need to make this page look a little bit nicer. Okay. I guess I could have done that. All right. Actually, not going to copy. I'm not going to use this page. I'm going to just make sure I have the right image. It's pretty simple. I'm actually going to recreate this. So it's a 3-column thing, and here's the picture. It's this one right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, then this will all be one website. I'm actually going to delete this demo page I created. Sorry, we're not going to use it. Because I want the header in there that we've used for agent chatter on the demo page. Cool. So on the demo page, I'm gonna do this. We'll edit this page. Sorry. All right, over here at this bot, let's see. That's a big step. Could I get your number? Sure. 248. Da, 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 da. All right, so this bot is working. All right, so what I want to do is so it's going to say chatbot demos. This is the current page that we have now, so that's better. Chatbot demos. And then maybe we could add, I'm going to add an image. I'll change that title. I love that title. So remember, we copied over this image, and I'll change the width to be like, I don't know, 250, maybe 350, 450. Okay. And then underneath it is the tiny bit of text that I need to copy here. And we'll do this kind of a demo. We'll do buyer demo. And then this has to link to the right place. So this needs to link to this page. Oop. Go to website URL. Boom. Keep it in that tab. I'm going to save that real quick. All right, that's fine. All right, now let's duplicate this header here. I'm going to drag it down. I'm just going to do this. One more. Okay, now I'm going to add some padding above it to separate them. And then home seller demo. Let me get rid of this. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna drag this person under here, and I'll center it. And I'm gonna say well, it's not gonna actually work that great. So we can just do home buyer demo. This could be, let me do 2 columns. This will be better. Okay, so I'm going to go under here. I'm going to make a new one of these. I'm going to do 2 column. I'm going to drag this up here. Do home buyer. Make this smaller. We'll do like, I don't know, 32 point. That's better. Maybe 24 point. Doesn't need to be that in your face. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to duplicate that. Drag this over here. Home seller general. Oh, we're going to have to change the title though. That's not perfectly right. Okay, now I want to drag this under here. I want to drag this under here. And I want to give some padding to this column, to this row here, so it's not so in your face. I'll do like, I don't know. I'll do auto actually, but I'm going to do this just like 20. Okay, cool. I'll do it to both sides. So do this. Yeah, do this one to be like, oops. Do this one. Let's see. What's that? Oh yeah, 20, 20. I was doing it on the whole column or the whole row. Okay, cool. So now to make things align to the top, you just do content align, or you do content spacing left, and it goes to the top. So that's a little tip. Left. Okay, cool. So now, I don't know. This isn't working for me that well. Let's see how it looks on mobile. So it collapses like that. So we don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I do need that. I'm gonna make one just for mobile that has more padding at the top. So I'm gonna make a copy of it. So on this one, I'm gonna click here, and then I'm gonna make this be for desktop only. So I turn off mobile, and this one is gonna be mobile only. So I turn off desktop. Then I also want to add padding to this over here. I don't know, do like 100, maybe 80, maybe yeah, 80 is fine. That's better. All right, so we need to make this look nicer over here. It's also fun. It's also cool sometimes to develop in. Look at that. It's an old header. It's good to develop in this sometimes because then you could see how it looks exactly on mobile. Like I can see right now that something's wrong. Oh, look at that. So I need to make this a agent chatter. Um, which is here. Okay, so let's see where oh yeah, mobile. And then this was wrong. They're not that they don't need to see the live demo. I'm gonna get rid of this whole column or this whole row. Okay, cool. Now there's a big padding here. So I think I need that. So I'm gonna hide that on mobile. There we go. And then we'll tweak this here in a second. I'm gonna save that. All right, what's going on over here? So got it. Thanks. So this bot's saying, got it. Thank you. I'll give you a call to talk about the process. Can I get your email address? Sure, Josh. Da, da, da. So we're still trying to get it to do this auto scheduling demo. That's what we're testing over here. Over here, we're trying to make this look better. So home buyer demo. So this whole thing's clickable. We'll make this clearly clickable. Okay, cool. And then the home seller demo needs to be something better than this because it's over. Sorry, I'm going back over to the bot testing. Thanks for sharing your contact. It's prompting you to sell your house. I won the lotto. Okay, so this seems to be working correctly. I'm gonna change pages, change horses here for a second. Look at the contact to make sure that that testing flag is set properly. Should say buyer bot. Bam. So it says buyer bot. Good. So now, rather than looking at anything in close bot, I know because we have this thing here, the testing, I was able to see that it's going down the right lane. That's great. Okay, so now it asks me, I won the lotto. Have you thought about how soon you want to sell your house? This weekend. Okay. All right. So back over here, we're working on this demo page here in mobile, which looks terrible. So we need to do something for, you know what we can do? Let's add a little bit of instruction behind there. Make this real professional looking paragraph. We'll say, this AI demo, I'm going to have ChatGPT write it in a second, actually. Hold on. Let's keep going over here. This weekend, I said to the bot on the right, that's a quick turnaround. Are you looking for a swift sale to facilitate your next steps after your lottery win? Yes, I am. Okay, back over here to this, what we're doing over here. So now what I want to do is I want to use ChatGPT to help me with some cool copy. So I'm going to open up ChatGPT directly. This is the paid service. I use ChatGPT 3.5. I think it works okay. And I'm going to say, I have a cool chatbot demo. I show real estate agents when they want to see a chatbot for home buyers. Please write a short, punchy description for the web page where it is over a picture of a home they click on to start the demo. You can say whatever. So watch. This is going to be great, I guess. I guarantee it. All right. So over on the right, we're testing our bot. So yes, I am. I said, understood. Let's set up a time. So now it's trying to schedule. That's right. This is the dummy calendar, which is why it's trying to schedule right away because I don't have any limits on it. I'll say 12:30 is great. Back here on the left, revolutionize your real estate game. Introducing our cutting edge chatbot demo for home buyers. That's not perfectly right. I'll say no. The demo is for real estate agents who want me to install one for them. The demo is as if they were a home buyer. Okay, so over here, now work on the right. I booked an appointment. It says perfect. It's great. Then I said chatbot demo complete. Pretty cool, eh? Would you like to schedule an actual time to get the setup for your business? Now the bot I haven't said anything yet, so the bot isn't going to do anything, but let's just double check to see if now this flag says demo complete. Did I do that? I don't think I put it in the thing right. Darn it. It's going to say, no, that's receptionist. Oh, it's going to say, well, if it says 7922 Sly Fox Lane, we know that it's right, but I'm going to save this here. I'll publish it in a second. So, but this should say 7922. All right, let's refresh that. I haven't answered yet, so it hasn't done anything. It's fine. I haven't answered yet is why. So if I say, okay, let me make sure, let's see this tags on here because there should be a demo complete tag on here. Yep, so there is a demo complete tag on here, but the bot did not switch properly. Okay. I gotta look at that. So I said okay over here on the right. Let's see if it even responds because I do have the bot. You know, I see what the problem is. Okay, so here's the problem. See how there's a goals accomplished called booking? It's already been complete because that's accurate because the bot booked me. The dummy calendar is booked. So what I need to do is, and this is with every bot, on my demo complete calendar, on my demo complete bot, I need to change the name of the bot objective. And this is important actually. Every single objective, if you're using booking, or name, there's only one goal accomplished for multiple bots. So be aware of that. If you need to look for different bots with the same name, kind of, just be aware of that. Okay. So I'm changing this to booking demo complete. And now here's what I'll do to trigger this thing because I don't feel like waiting too long. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to refresh this. I should see that tag in here. Okay, so booking demo complete has not happened, but booking has happened. Let me make sure that my receptionist closed bot. Well, let's see. Where did this come from? Great. I'll make sure we touch base at 12:30. See you soon. So something's responding twice. So this should be the buyer bot because that's what's on right now. We looked at that testing flag. So this is more than likely saying, great, I'll make sure we touch base at 12:30. Huh. Really? Okay, what said that? Now I gotta look. Receptionist? Nope. Maybe it did do on the demo complete. Oh, it did do it on a demo complete. I bet. Nope. Darn it. So what is it on? Seller bot? I don't have that many bots. This bot's also not responding. Well. All right, so it went to the seller bot. You know what? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. In Go High Level, in this, I think that it goes through the branches vertically, which is why I'm gonna move demo complete to the top. So now it's going to look for that tag rather because what's happening is it's looking at this condition here and then it's routing off of that condition because these are also true. Like this condition is also true. So what I'm going to do is this. So even more, I'm going to do if lead type is selling and now we're getting a bit complicated here. Not complicated, but this is important to do. And tags does not include demo complete. So now it won't trigger incorrectly. This is awesome. This is way better. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing for the seller bot. I'm good for all the bots. Any questions on what I'm doing right this second? I'm adding a conditional on each of the branches that says if it has this tag, don't trigger. Right? But we're going to trigger it on the top one. I'm going to add the condition here and tags does not include demo complete. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing here just to make sure. And tags does not include demo complete. Now here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. The receptionist branch doesn't have that on there. You know, I'm thinking maybe if the receptionist branch doesn't have demo complete on it, it's just going to use that branch to schedule them. But it's not going to say it's not going to act, it's not going to know that they just did a demo. All right, scratch that. So let's do that. Let's save that. All right, so now we need to take that tag off, right? So basically once someone comes through here, Well, that's what we want. We're turning our bot off. So once they have the demo complete tag on here, the bot's not going to respond. You can see here that even though I booked an appointment, I responded and it's still responding. Great, you have an appointment booked, right? So let's try this now. This should work better. And it should trigger the demo complete bot, which is what we want. So I moved it over here. I moved it to the beginning of the branch because so it triggers first. Because the way the branch working, the way the branching if then works is it's going to say, is this true or not? If it is true, it's going to go down this branch no matter what. If it's not true, it goes to the next branch and so on and so on. If nothing is true, then it goes down none. Okay. All right. Now let's try this again. Let me think. Anything else we need to be testing? We can be doing at the same time. Oh yeah, we were doing this. So I'll do this. Okay, get this ready. So on the right, we're going to test this bot again. Okay. So I'm going to say hi. And I do this with clients. I'm doing two things at once. So if you want to be able to charge good rates, you should be able to do a couple things at once when you're waiting around. Okay, so here's what it said. I don't like that. I'm going to say no. Much more personal and shorter. These are instructions. I could have written it faster, but this is more fun. All right, so now the bot's saying hi, and it went through. Cool. Look at us. Ask our real estate. How's your day going? Fine. I want to sell. And there are ways to make the bot say the same exact thing on every single, intro, so it doesn't kind of say hey, what's up, rather than what are you here for? Because they're gonna waste a transaction that you're gonna pay for. And it might confuse the bot if they answer the question of what they're here for and say hi, then it's gonna ask again. But we're going down the happy path, so I know what objectives are triggering this. Okay. This is cool. I like that much better. Here, so I'm back in ChatGPT. What it said, I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna go over to my here. And this is some text for here. I need to add some padding to that so it doesn't smush into the sides here. All right. Elevate your real estate management today. Get rid of this. No, that's not very good. All right, I'll write that manually. Let's see what's going on over here. I want to sell my house. So this should be triggering the bot. Oh, I didn't make a new contact. Darn it. All right, I gotta do that again, guys. Sorry, I forgot to make a new contact. Delete the contact. Okay, and now I'm gonna erase this. All right, let's do this again. Hi. Okay. So over here, we're working on text here. I didn't like that text. I write it myself. Try this awesome chatbot. For an individual listing. You fill out the form when you submit the form. Okay, then I'm going to duplicate this here, and I'm going to drag this down to here because we need something here. This needs some more bottom padding over here for sure. 20. Okay, so now we'll write, so back over here. So I said hi to the bottom on the right. Hello, how can I assist you? Looking to buy, sell, or just need some information? I want to sell my home. The buyer bot should trigger. Okay, back over here, we need to write some verbiage for the home seller demo. It's not really a home seller demo. This is the buyer's agent demo. Anyone know what I should call that? I can't think because it's not really a home seller demo. It should be, but they have to go. This is going to Facebook, which is just a general. I'm going to just say general agent bot. Okay, that's cool. That's a little better. We'll tweak this here. I'm going to add a picture here. Okay, so back on the right, this bot said, "That's great to sell. Could I get your phone number?" Yes. Okay, cool. Wait, what happened? Okay, so over here, let's do a picture. make this look nicer. So I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to drag this picture down here. I'll add the bottom padding, which I like, 20. 20. Okay, so now those match. I'm going to get rid of this. I do need the link though. So this, I'm going to get a new picture. Let's go to here. Upload. No, you know what? Let's use AI. No, I don't really like what they do. Yeah, let's try it. A picture of a successful suck. I hate writing that word. A picture of a happy real estate agent selling a home. Why can't I generate it? Oh, I didn't turn it on for this account. All right, never mind. I'm going to go up to here. I'm going to look at Unsplash and I'll say real estate. Oh boy, tons of them. That's a good one. I like the one with the keys. There we go. All right, now I need to copy the link from here, which is that direct URL. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. I'm going to do this in a new tab because it is opening up Facebook. Get rid of that, save that. All right, let's see how it looks in desktop. Okay, so this is the wrong dimensions, which is irritating. So the way you can fix that is by making this shorter. Screw it. It's fine. If they're wrong, I'll fix those later. All right, I'm going to save it. So now we have two different demos. They're much prettier, looks nicer. They fit nicer here. Great. Okay, cool. Now back over here. Let's see. Thank you for sharing that. I'll give a call to the ring. Could you provide me with your email address? So I know I need to fix that prompting. I don't like it. So the email address is josh at, and this needs to be real because we're testing. Okay, back over here. So I don't care about, actually, no, I'll show you a cool trick because this happens all the time. So I have 6 minutes. Watch how fast this is. So I'll go to Canva. Go back over here on the right. What's prompting you to sell my home? I won the lotto. Okay, so back over here, I'm going to create a design. I don't care how big it is. I'll do Instagram post square. That's fine. Squares are good. All right, so over here, I'll just, what picture am I using here? So I want to go here. Let's see, this is the picture in this URL. So all I got to do is paste it in the URL. Right click, copy image, go to Canva. Paste that in there. I'm going to make it bigger. I'm holding down the option key on my Mac to go from the center. And I'm going to duplicate this size image. I'm going to get rid of this one. There's another image here. Let's see, you don't need this anymore. Here. Yep. So I'm going to copy this image URL, which is here. I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to copy it. Now watch in this size, same size box in Canva. I'm going to paste it in. I'll make it the right size. What happened? Huh. Doesn't like that. Ooh, you know why? Because it knows it's an unsplash image. So watch what I'll do. Actually, why would it know that? Here's another trick you can do. So I'm going to take this picture and I'm going to dig Command Option 4. I'm going to take a screenshot of just that part. I'm saving it to my clipboard. I'm going back in here. Now I'm saving it. Now I'm pasting it. What the heck? Wow, I wonder if it knows that it's stolen. Not stolen, but borrowed. Okay, so over here, I'm going to use Canva then because it will let me. Real estate. Great. Here's the keys. Fine. Boom. That's great. Now I'm going to share these. I'll download these and we'll go back over here. So I'm going to download these. And then, so over here, it says, wow, that's congratulations. You won the lotto. How have you soon? I want to soon. I'm going to sell my house soon. Okay, now I'm back over here. If I open up this zip file that it created with two images in it, I can go back over to here and I can go to my my media library, and I'm going to upload two files that I just created, which are here. Okay, back over to the bot. That's understandable. Are you looking to sell your house fast? Yes. Soon. Super fast. Okay, now back on the left. Okay, here's these two images. It uploaded them. Great. I have only 2 images in here. That's odd. So I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to get the link for image number 1. Paste it in here. Okay, great. Now I'll get the image number 2. Save that. Here's image number 2. Save that. These are obviously too big, so I'll make them like 250 or 300. It's going to be 300. Okay, cool. Save, mobile. Looks good. Okay, over here on the right. Got it. So now it's making the real appointment or the dummy appointment, 1 p.m. We have 2 minutes, so let's hope this actually scheduled. It should hopefully schedule the demo complete on my real calendar. So I was going to say, wasn't that cool? All right, so this looks good over here, so I'm going to publish that. This looks a little bit better. So now from Agent Chatter, our demo page now looks like this. Much nicer. Okay, so over here, AI demo complete. Pretty cool, eh? Would you like to schedule an actual time to get this set up for your business? Yes, please. Okay, so hopefully it says demo complete on the contact me. Yes, so the flag that we put in there is helpful. I can see that it's on the demo complete step. So let's see if it tries to book me. It should be on demo complete. Great, let's go over your calendar. How's it looking the next few days? How's your schedule looking? I say, good. Weird. Well, we know the right booking bot is on. Okay, so hopefully this works. Are there any questions today regarding anything going over? We're going to continue this tomorrow, obviously, that we've extended the class, the live sessions at least. Thank you for sure for coming again today. I won't finish up just yet. I'll wait till this demo either works or doesn't work. I don't see it working. So, wonder why. So if I click on this, what it just said in CloseBot, finish goals. So all these goals have been finished. The booking demo complete goal has not been finished though. Okay, so let's check this spot. Okay, so we'll fix this up tomorrow. 1 step closer. If there's no questions, I'm going to stop the recording. Let me look at this. I'll fix this tomorrow. All right, so if there's no questions, thank you again, as usual, for coming. I really appreciate it, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Have a great rest of your week. Oh, Kadarian, can you stay on for a second? I want to talk about your bot idea.
Josh, can I stay on too?
Not yet. Do you have a separate question? She has a bot idea that I was going to do with her. Do you have a question? Do you have something you want to talk about in the group?
Me?
It was just like a private discussion.
I want to have a private discussion with you later.
Okay. I'll hit you up right after. You could listen in. Was going to do a live build with her from the challenge. She submitted a bot that I thought was pretty cool.
Okay. So you don't mind if I stay?
I guess.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, cool. Anyone could listen. So Kadarian, you had an interesting bot idea. I said I was going to do a live build. I want to build your bot.
Yay, that's fun.
Okay. So if you go to my website, rosenfeldmarketing.com, and click on schedule a call with me. And I want to talk. I don't know if you have time now, but I do want to have like a face-to-face with you and talk about your bot, and then and do a live build. So I might want to record it. I'm not prepared.
Okay.
I'm not ready. I don't have the time to do this right now, but I want to schedule something with you to record a 1-hour session where I build the bot idea that you have with you, and then I'm going to put it on my chatbot challenge.
Okay. Are you free tomorrow? I'm off tomorrow evening.
Where are you? Where you live?
I'm in Tennessee, Memphis.
Let me look.
Central time also.
Yeah, so 5 o'clock my time is 6 o'clock your time, right? I'm in Chicago. I'm on Central time.
I'm Central also.
You're on Central also?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I can do, yeah, we could do something after work. We could do something after 5 or after 5. You available after 5?
Yeah, I'll be available.
How about we'll do a live build at 7 o'clock. Maybe we'll live stream it.
Okay.
Is that good? Okay, let me get you in here. Hold on. I'll send you an invitation. Yeah, because it's blocked right now, so I don't feel like turning something off. But I'll send you an invitation for Wednesday at 7 o'clock Central Time.
Okay.
All right. And then it'll be 1 hour and we'll do the build there to see how far we can go from scratch. So no, I haven't really talked to you yet. I just saw a simple idea you have. I want to see how far we can get in an hour from scratch.
Okay.
And I'll build it. Do you have CloseBot and Go High Level?
I don't have either one of them. Do I need to get them?
Not necessarily. I might be able, I can build it for you using a subdomain, and I have as many bots as I want in free OpenAI. So I can definitely give you something that we can play with on Facebook. Do you have a Facebook page?
I have a Facebook page.
Okay, so we'll figure out a way to connect. We will connect it to your Facebook page for testing. How does that sound? And then
That's
it'll be
fine.
real on your Facebook page. That'll be
Okay.
the delivery mechanism for this. Unless you want to, do you have SMS? Oh no, you don't have Go High Level yet, so you wouldn't have any of that stuff. Okay, yeah, this will be a good test of a bot install for someone that doesn't have Go High Level, just wants it on their Facebook page. Do you have a website?
I don't have a website either. I'm a very beginner.
Okay, well, we'll get you a bot on your Facebook page because that you have. It'll be easy to do. How's that
Okay.
sound? Okay,
That
cool.
sounds
So I'll send you an invitation for Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Okay.
okay.
And I'll see. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow though in the class too.
Okay.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
James, what's up, dude?
Not much. What was today's class about?
Just continuing on with what we did yesterday. I'm trying to do that demo complete step where it does the demo and then it schedules on a dummy calendar and then it goes from the dummy calendar to another bot, which it was just about to do. It was just doing. We got it to work. Where then it schedules you like the demos I was doing for a long time. It then schedules you. Wasn't that cool? Do you want to schedule a real appointment? So this will help with getting clients. Well, they'll run your demos. If they complete the demo, they'll hopefully schedule an appointment with you to talk about getting it installed in their business. And we also tested the email bot that didn't work perfectly, but we were doing a bunch of things at once. It was just more testing. And where we're at right now is the bot stopped. And that's where we ended the class. So we're really just more of the same to finish this up.
What's your schedule like right now to work on a bot?
I have a meeting at 1:30 until 2:30. I have what time is it right now? 12:05. If you give me 25 minutes, I have a half hour.
You need to go eat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that cool? 25 minutes. I got a half hour or so.
Yeah. Do we want to open it up for anyone to join or just you and me?
What do you want to do?
I'm fine with anyone who wants to sit in on it.
Well, what do you want to do during the half hour?
Oh, what do I want to do?
Yeah.
Dude, I think I'll just keep working on the price negotiating bot.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Open it up to your whole channel. Who cares? Open it up to everybody. I love live builds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Schedule something for a half hour.
I'll record it and then we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Okay.
That way.
That's fine.
Okay. But dude, I think I had some pretty cool clarity. I think I had some really cool clarity come on how to do this, and I think it will be a new framework. You want to hear about it now or later?
I gotta go eat. I gotta run out and get food.
Okay.
What's hold on, a framework for making bots?
Yeah, at least for what the bot should do.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's good. I'll share it with you when you get back, and then all
right, buddy.
And then get your feedback. So
all right,
should we should we just leave this open?
No. I'm gonna
just leave it open. Just leave it open, and I'll just talk to these other guys.
No. I'm gonna close it so I can go eat lunch and not hear anybody. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. And Darian, I'll send you an invitation. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Josh.